We've just come back from a trip to Disneyland Paris and we can't wait to tell you all about it. Hi, Hannah here from AH Disney, and we've just come back from a trip to Disneyland Paris to experience everything on offer for their new event, Symphony of Colours. This is the longest event of the year for Disneyland Paris, running from now until the end of September. Disneyland Paris are becoming well known for their events, with the 30th celebrations being one of my favourite events there's ever been in any Disney park, so I had really high expectations for Symphony of Colours. The decorations in this park are amazing, with our first ever interactive decorations. On the main walkway through, you will see all different Disney characters showing up on the main circle in the centre, and the same interactive windows are all the way down the lampposts in Main Street. Currently, most of the decorations are for Blooming in Colours, a journey into the fairy worlds. This started on February 10th, but is finishing May 5th, so I'm not sure what Disneyland Paris have in store after that. The decorations are highly inspired by the Tinkerbell movies, with the theme that Tinkerbell and her twin sister Periwinkle have pixie dust Main Street to help wake up winter. In the day, whilst these do look nice, they do seem to be missing something, these decorations. But when you see them at night, they are something else. They literally make you feel like you've walked into a fairy world, and it just gave the park a totally different feel at night than it does in the day. I do have to admit though, in the day, some of the white look AstroTurf literally looks like that. I know it's supposed to be snow, but it doesn't quite pass the vibe check. Now, one of the main things I was excited for this event was a million splashes of colour. After spending the last 2 years constantly singing Ready for the Ride and being super excited every time that show was on, I was a bit apprehensive for this one because I wondered if I would love it as much as I loved the other shows. But this show was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed the theme songs, the brand new floats, because as you look past, there's loads of little hidden details on the floats. So on one you had, in the record, you had the 3 Aristocats. Another area had the 3 little pigs. On the front of one of the floats was a nod to Pete's Dragon. And I can't wait to go back so I can look even more and see little details that I've missed. Disneyland Paris definitely gets the gold medal for shows in front of the castle. Being able to be so up close with the characters and be dancing along just has a feel about what Disney is all about. It was great as well to get some of my favourite music. I love Hercules, and there was a Hercules song in there. It was great to see Mirabelle for the first time in the Disneyland Paris park, with her songs from her movies, and also Asha from Disney Wish, which, completely off topic, I think was a fantastic film and I would advise anyone to watch it because I absolutely loved it and I can't wait to watch it again. Now, back to Million Splashes of Colour. This show is on around 4 times a day. All the times will be in your app on your phone. But one thing to note is, please keep an eye on the weather for that day. If there's a viewing earlier on and it's not raining, I would advise you go and watch that one because the show does get cancelled in rain, and unfortunately this happened to me. I was lucky to catch the castle show once when I was walking past and kind of happened upon it but didn't have a great spot. But then the other times I did try and go to watch it and waited, the performances were cancelled due to inclement weather. And whilst this can be disappointing, Disney can't control the weather, and the performers' safety is more important. One thing I did notice with this celebration was there doesn't seem to be many snacks. If any, I've only been able to find one, which is in Victoria's, which is this gorgeously decorated cake. We had it between 3 of us, and we didn't finish it. It had like a biscuity bottom with a creamy topping with some fresh fruit in the centre. Would I say this is the best treat I've ever eaten at Disneyland Paris? No. Will I say it's one of the most Instagrammable? Definitely. The thing I was most excited for on my trip was the Electrical Sky Parade. As someone who's been lucky enough to see the actual Main Street Electric Parade when I was in Florida years ago, I was really looking forward to this. With the instantly recognisable soundtrack, I couldn't wait to see how Disneyland Paris translated that into one of their outstanding drone shows. And this 100% exceeded my expectations. Drones aren't a new thing at Disneyland Paris, with Disney Delight as part of the 30th celebrations, but the Electrical Sky Parade seems incomparable. Not only was there drones, I still can't figure out how they managed to make sparks fly out the bottom of the pirate ship, or smoke coming out of the stack on the train. It was just the most amazing thing I'd ever seen for a show in a Disney park. And because it is a drone show, you actually get a great view of it wherever you are. Unlike when you're watching the projections for Disney Dreams, you really have to be near the front to get a decent view, and even then, someone will probably put a child on their shoulders. But we are able to see it perfectly because it's all across the sky. I'm already counting down until I can see this again. So that was my quick roundup on Symphony of Colours. I'm definitely looking forward to see if Disneyland Paris add anything else to this over the summer, as the decorations are only scheduled to be there until May. So looking forward to see what happens next, and hopefully that white carpet goes. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Thank you for being our guest, and until next time, just keep swimming.